cooking show. Today, Judith and I are going to make for you Spanish empanadillas.
Empanadillas are pasta with different fillings that are very popular around the country of Spain.
So today we're going to make the most popular type, which is made of tuna, tomato and olives. Let's start.
The dish has two different parts, the dough and the stuff.
We've decided to start on the dough because it needs an hour to rest, but you can also start with the filling.
So you can also buy the dough at the supermarket if you want to make them faster. We think that a freshly made empanadillas dough is way better than anyone you can buy.
So here are the ingredients we're going to use for this recipe. And we add a pinch of salt.
Afterwards, pick a bowl and add some yeast.
Once you've done this, add the water that you just heated to the bowl.
And stir the mix a little bit.
Next, add the flour and the oil and stir with a spoon.
It's interesting now why we have chosen pasty flour and olive oil instead to a normal flour or sunflower oil, for example.
About the flour, we need a very low gluten content, otherwise it would be too stiff to work with, and we need a very elastic dough so that it will be easier to make the patties.
As for the oil, we simply blend another one.
Once you feel that you can't stir anymore, just use your hands. Stir it gently. Remember, we don't want too much gluten.
Roll the dough in a roll and cover it with a film. And let it rest for an hour.
From now on, all that we have to do is prepare the ingredients for the filling. While we wait, we can start making the tuna filling.
First of all, boil the eggs in a pot full of water.
So we will always try to make first the things that will take us more time.
Wait 10 minutes and then reserve in cold water. Take a medium-sized onion and chop it.
Now fry the onion in a frying pan with a little bit of oil. You can also add garlic if you like.
the olives and put them in a bowl.
Then add flip-flop and drain tuna. You can either use pickled tuna or tuna that's been preserved in oil. We've chosen to use 5 cans of tuna, but the amount that you can use depends on your taste. Remember to flop the tuna.
After that, peel and chop the eggs. Add the eggs to the mix.
Once the onion is golden, you can add the tomato sauce. Then fry it together. Finally, we add the tomato and the onions to the mix. We are looking for a homogeneous mix that is a bit juicy and a bit like this.
Add a pinch of salt and mix again.
Done. Now that we've got the dough and the filling prepared, both prepared, we can start assembling them together. Take the dough and roll it thin.
Hauríem posat farina. Hauríem de dividir.
With the mold at about 12 centimeters in diameter, we cut different circles around the spread dough.
Now the empanadillas are ready to be filled. Place a spoonful of tuna mix in every center.
Put them in the oven. We have to put a little layer of a beaten egg.
Now we're going to bake them.
At 180 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes or half an hour. Oh, don't they look lovely? Now we can enjoy our Spanish empanadillas.